करेंगे अपना द मैजिक का। बिफोर वी स्टार्ट, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, हम ग्रैटिट्यूड कर रहे हैं, वी ऑल नो दैट कि हम लोग अभी ग्रैटिट्यूड में हैं। सो व्हेनेवर वी ऑल आर राइटिंग ब्लेसिंग्स, काउंट योर ब्लेसिंग्स, हम सब लोग जब लिख रहे हैं तो सुबह सुबह लिख रहे हैं। Why are we writing? Why is the suggestion that you should write it in the morning only? Because you are setting the intention for the whole day. So in that case, sometimes you see, we all talk all the time, we say one thing. After reading magic, don't expect that the life would change altogether. मेरी life में कुछ भी नहीं आएगा, नहीं, आपकी life में सारी चीजें जो आती थी अभी भी आएंगी, बट अब आप एम्पावर्ड हो, आपके पास बहुत टूल्स है, आपको पता है कि आप बाहर कैसे निकलना है। मतलब सारी सिचुएशंस आएंगी, आप नेगेटिव भी होंगे, आपको गुस्सा भी आएगा, बट और ऐसा हो ना तो जस्ट एक्सेप्ट इट कि यस आई एम गेटिंग नेगेटिव, यस आई एम फीलिंग आई एम वेरी एंग्री, बट डोंट गेट into that thought for a very long time. आ गया, निकल गए, बाहर खत्म। जैसे मैं आपको बोलती हूँ कि आपके नीचे बहुत सारे लोग काम करते हैं, तो अब यदि कोई बंदा काम नहीं कर रहा है तो आप उसको डांटेंगे भी, आप उसको समझाएंगे भी, बट आप उस थॉट में नहीं फंसेंगे यार ये तो काम ही नहीं करती है, हमेशा परेशान करती, मैं इससे बहुत परेशान हूँ, कब सुधरेगी। इस तरह के जो थॉट प्रोसेस आ जाएंगे, इस तरह के जो थॉट्स आ जाएंगे, ये थॉट्स आपको परेशान करेंगे। So why do we be grateful? So that if some unpleasant surprises they do come in the day, you know how to come out of that, or you would know how to deal with it. Everything would happen, the life would go on as it is going. You will be a changed person, you will be empowered. आपके पास है, आपकी तरकश में बहुत सारे तीर हैं, जो सिचुएशन आई है मुझे पता है इसको क्या करना है। आज हम 12th प्रोसेस पे हैं, यानी आपने कितने लिख लिए? 11। आपने 11 प्रोसेस लिख ली और सपोज 10 लिखे कम से कम, तो अभी आपके पास 110 थिंग्स को आपने नोटिस कर लिया है जो आपकी लाइफ में अच्छी है। तो व्हाट आर वी डूइंग? वी आर लर्निंग टू नोटिस। आप देखिए डे 1 एंड डे 11 में भी बहुत फर्क है जो कर रहे हैं। यदि मैं नहीं कर रही हूँ, आई एम ओनली लिसनिंग, तो रोज नई चीज होती है, अपन भूल जाते हैं। जैसे आई एम अ टीचर, यदि मुझे किसी को इंग्लिश सिखानी है तो मैं बोलूंगी अच्छा चलो भाई डिक्शनरी ले आओ, रोज 5 नए शब्द सिखाती हूँ, 10वें दिन तो जो पहला दिन सिखाया था ना वो सब वाइप आउट हो चुका होगा। तो ऐसा ही है कि यदि हम पैसिव लिसनर्स रहेंगे तो we will not be able to change. You know, gratitude is like, it is like breakfast, a solid breakfast. अपन लोग, excuse me, अपन लोग कहते हैं ना, if you have a good breakfast that sets for the day. So gratitude is also like that. आपने सुबह सुबह कर लिया and you have set the intention and you look at the day how it is. So therefore, dear friends, make it a point and do it. खाके रसगुल्ला तो ही पता चला कि रसगुल्ला मीठा है कि करेले के जैसा कड़वा है। कैसा है? मीठा है कि कड़वा है, राइट? सो जब तक हम ग्रैटिट्यूड नहीं करेंगे हमें नहीं पता कैसा होता है उसका फीलिंग। कैसे पता चलेगा हम ग्रैटिट्यूड कर रहे हैं? जब भी आप ग्रैटिट्यूड करेंगे, आपके जो खुशी है, योर लेवल ऑफ हैप्पीनेस would be higher. Always remember this. This is the litmus test. जैसे litmus paper color change हो जाता है, you get to know, okay, this is how it is. Same is the case. यदि मैंने gratitude किया है, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy. This is how it will happen. So, dear friends, make it a point to do it every day. Make it a point. कल का क्या प्रोसेस था? किसी कोई बताएगा मुझे? Anybody remembers what was the process yesterday? Anybody who remembers? What was the process on day 11? If you have done it, you would remember, for sure. If I have done it, I know what did I do. If I have not done it, then I would not know. देखो साहब, मैं टीचर हूं तो सरप्राइज टेस्ट तो लूंगी ना. उमेश जी, सरप्राइज टेस्ट होगा कि नहीं होगा?
डेफिनेटली होना चाहिए मिस, मैं भी लिया करता था.
It was about saying thank you from the moment you get up, saying thank you to the earth and for being alive for that day, for everything that we are going to use or touch, from toothbrush to water to breakfast, everything that we are going to touch that day, and the appliances we are going to use, the
Wonderful.
electricity or the car we are going to use, everything, the clothes and all that.
Wonderful.
I read it, so I remember.
Very good.
मिस अभी इसकी जरूरत नहीं है एक्चुअली. ये हमारे स्पेशली मैं अपनी बात कर रहा हूँ, ब्लड में घुस चुका है. इट इज द मोमेंट यू ओपन योर आईज, वी हाथ जोड़ के बोलते हैं थैंक यू गॉड यू वोक मी अप. जैसे हमारा पैर नीचे फर्श पे पड़ता है, थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू एंड थैंक यू गॉड फॉर एवरीथिंग व्हाट एवर आई हैव और व्हाट एवर यू हैव गिवन टू मी. वॉशरूम बाथरूम जाओ, थैंक यू फॉर अ गुड हॉट वाटर, क्लीन वाटर, फोर्सफुल वाटर. तो ये सारा मतलब हमारे जहन में आपने घुसेड़ दिया है कान पकड़ पकड़ के सिंस फर्स्ट लेक्चर. तो एटलीस्ट मेरे लिए, एंड एज यू सेड अल्बर्ट, मैं तो अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन को याद करता हूँ भैया. उस लेवल तक तो नहीं पहुंचू तो कुछ लेवल तक तो पहुंचू. तो इट इज थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू चलते ही रहता है. एंड आई हैव शेयर्ड माय एक्सपीरियंस आल्सो, जो दो बड़े बड़े एक्सपीरियंस हुए थे. सो फॉर मी इट इज कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस.
Wonderful. But I'm asking those who have not done it even once. Yadi, if I have not done it even once, would I know how it is, how it would be? मेरे को पता रहेगा क्या उसका? नहीं रहेगा. So in order to taste that, in order to reach that level कि यार gratitude में एक level पे भी चले जाते हम, वो कैसे आएगा? ये processes करिए, और processes are very simple processes. We can easily do it. Only thing is willingness. If I am willing to do it, it will happen. You see, it is, rightly said that gratitude is a prayer. And no, it is a prayer in itself, and it aligns, जैसे कहते हैं ना, वाइब्रेशंस को अलाइन होना पड़ता है. तो यदि हम ग्रैटिट्यूड में आ जाते हैं ना, तो हमारी जो वाइब्रेशन होती है वो बिल्कुल किसके साथ जाके मैच करती है? अबंडेंस के साथ. It matches with the abundance. Remember that. Hey, bhai, ye kya ho gaya? Where is my book? 1 second. I'm sharing. So I'm wondering, where is my book? Yeah, I have it here. Sir, I cannot share. मुझे दिख नहीं रहा था.
आप शेयर नहीं कर पा रहे हो?
हाँ, शेयर नहीं कर पा रही हूँ कि मुझे दिख नहीं रहे सब लोग.
नहीं, शेयर का मैंने ऑप्शन दिया हुआ है, कर हुए.
जी सर, एक बार वापस ट्राई करती हूँ मैं.
प्लीज प्लीज प्लीज, वन बार.
हाँ, बनता है. तीन और अलग.
ये मैं शेयर करती हूँ तो मुझे लोग कोई नहीं दिख रहा है.
नहीं, अभी बुक नहीं आ रही है. यस, हो रहा है.
हाँ, अब हुआ
इट्स हैपनिंग. यस
yes, now it is done.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. See, today's topic is magical people who made a difference. You see, हमारी सबकी लाइफ में बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं. बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं जो हमारी लाइफ में डिफरेंस पैदा कर देते हैं, राइट? पर 1 second. Okay, who would like to? Madhuji would like to read.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
Shall I start?
Yes, my dear.
Okay. Day 12, magical people who make a difference. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each one of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Albert Schweitzer, Nobel Peace Prize winning medical machinery, and a philosopher.
So at times our own light goes out. So I cannot say, I follow gratitude, I have done this, I have done that, or I am very smart, I will never lose. You see, we all are human beings full of experiences, feelings, emotions. So at times our own light goes out and it will be rekindled, it will restart when somebody else gives it us. So each one of us have to then think that we should have the gratitude for that person. यदि मैं किसी सिचुएशन में फंस गई हूँ और मुझे निकलना नहीं आ रहा है और यदि मुझे किसी ने मदद करी, what should I do? I should remember that person कि उसने मेरी कितनी मदद करी थी. होता उल्टा है, लोग किसी की मदद जब करते हैं, सपोज मैंने किसी की मदद करी, तो व्हाट वुड बी, मैं सारे टाइम गा गा के बोलूंगी कि मैंने इसके लिए ये किया, मैंने उसके लिए वो किया, मैंने अपने सर्वेंट को ये दिया, मैंने अपने पड़ोसी के साथ ऐसा किया. बट जब मेरे साथ कोई कर रहा है, क्या मैंने उसको उतना ही गा गा के बोला कि हो गया, ठीक है, कर दिया ना, कौन सी बड़ी बात है, इसमें उसका भी कुछ फायदा होगा. हम बहुत बार इसको ब्रश ऑफ ऐसे करते हैं, हाँ ठीक है, उसका अपना भी कुछ काम होगा इसलिए करा उसने मेरे लिए. नो नो नो, दिस इज नॉट ग्रैटिट्यूड. ग्रैटिट्यूड तब है जब वी नेवर फॉरगेट व्हाट हैज समबडी डन फॉर मी. लाइक आई हर्ड दिस वंस, आई हर्ड अ स्टोरी कि जब कोई, आप देखते हैं कि कोई इंसान बहुत नेगेटिव हो रहा है, तो आप उसकी मदद कैसे कर सकते हैं. मतलब यदि एक दिया बुझ रहा है, तो आप भी एक दिया है, तो आप उस दिए से उस दिए को कैसे जलाएंगे. उस दिए को आप तभी जला सकते हो यदि उसमें या तो थोड़ा तेल बचा है या तो उसमें थोड़ी सी बाती है. यदि उसमें सब कुछ खत्म है और आप एज अ दिया उसको जलाने जाएंगे, आप भी बुझ जाएंगे. So that light has to be there. So what we will remember what has somebody done for me, not that what am I doing for somebody. Right, dear ones?
Mhm.
Yeah.
रुचि मैम,
Ma'am,
आपका बुक नहीं दिख रहा है.
book नहीं दिख रहा. I think I've not shared it.
अरे
आपने बुक खोला नहीं है. आपका शेयरिंग हो गया पर बुक नहीं खोला आपने.
खुला हुआ है. One second.
आपका वो दिख रहा है, पूरा सब आइकॉन्स दिख रहे हैं. I can see that PDF and books icon.
Yeah, 1 second. अब देखिए.
स्टार्ट हो रहा है. एक मिनट.
हाँ,
यस
अब आ
यस
रहा है.
यस यस. गुड.
चलो, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes,
Shall I
ma'am.
start?
Yeah.
Every one of us has received help, support, or guidance from another people at particular times in our life when we needed it most. Sometimes another person alters the course of our life through their encouragement, guidance, or just being there at the right time.
That
And then
means, 1 second, Mandya. That means we sometimes smallest thing like a suggestion or a word of encouragement also helps us. But do you think so? We remember that कि उसकी वजह से, मतलब आज सपोज मुझे किसी ने, मैं स्टेज पर खड़ी हूँ, मुझे बहुत घबराहट हो रही, मैंने तैयारी करी नहीं करी, पर आई एम वेरी नर्वस, बट समहाउ किसी के कुछ वर्ड्स ऑफ एनकरेजमेंट की वजह से I am able to deliver what I have prepared. Should I not be grateful to that person? Otherwise, prepare तो मैं वैसे ही करके आई थी. Because of my nervousness, I would have lost everything. But just few words of encouragement pulled me out of that nervous situation. Should I not be grateful? एक human tendency नहीं रखती आप लोगों को, my dear friends, कि खुशी होगी तो कोई बड़ी ऐसी चीज होगी तो हम उसको सोचेंगे हाँ ये खुशी है, जबकि खुशी छोटी छोटी चीज में. ऐसे ही gratitude के लिए I do not need anything very big to start. I have to be grateful for very small things in my life. Somebody is guiding me. एक suggestion कि आप ऐसे क्यों नहीं कर लेते. एक बात बताइए dear friends, हमारी जिंदगी में अब आप अपने उंगलियों पे काउंट कर सकते हैं, आपकी जिंदगी में कितने लोग हैं जो आपको सच में कोई बात बताएंगे. आपको ताना मारने के लिए, आपको नीचे दिखाने के लिए तो दुनिया बैठी है, बट आपकी जिंदगी में बहुत थोड़े लोग हैं जो आपका बहुत भला चाहते हैं और वो आपको सलाह देने के पहले बहुत घबरा रहे हैं, बट somehow उन्होंने सलाह दी है, हम उस इंसान को ही गलत समझने लग जाते, right? So that whatever is done at the right time, that is important. We all are very smart, but we all need all these things at particular time. Okay. Yes, Madhuji. Can you see? Madhuji? Hello?
Madhu madam?
Madhuji?
Ha. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I was just disconnecting. Yeah.
Ah.
Sometimes you don't even realize the impact a person had until well into the future. When you look back on your life and realize that a particular person was pivotal in magically changing the direction of your life for the better.
How many of us remember somebody? How many of us remember somebody who has changed?
I do.
You do? Very good.
I remember when I used to take care of CSR in one of my office, and a person told me, when you're doing thing like you just said, when you're doing something, there'll be a lot of people to pull you down, but just remember your intention and your clarity, and just look forward and move forward.
Yes.
So I always remember that whenever people are trying to pull me down, or even myself, it's not necessarily others. Sometimes even I'm trying to pull myself down. So just remember, no, what is my intention? And if my intention is right, I just need to move forward.
Wonderful.
Shall I read?
Yeah.
Yeah. The person may have been a teacher or coach, an uncle, aunt, sibling, grandparents, or any family member. They may have been a doctor, nurse, or best friend. They may have been the person who introduced you to your current partner or to a particular interest that became one of your greatest passions. Maybe they were someone who did not even know, and they appeared in your life very briefly, performing a random act of kindness that touched you to the core.
My dear friends, most of the time you must have seen that, you know, when you are going out or somebody has met with an accident on the road, what happens? Out of blue, somebody comes and then helps the person, right? The person they don't know each other. But this is a random act of kindness. Some of us would just shoo karke nikal jayenge. Somebody we see, somebody's got some problem. Some of us would not bother. Some of us would stay back, would wait, would try to help. Right? We all are very different.
My grandmother gave me my love for books, cooking, and the countryside. By sharing her love for those things with me, all of them affected and changed the course of my life.
My dear, just see, we all the parents, we parents are the role model. Sometimes no, we feel कि यार छोटा बच्चा है, इसको क्या पता कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, but they observe us very minutely. You see that when they grow up, you will see that certain things they do the way we do it. How did that happen? I've seen so many times, a parent would say, the mobile, the mobile would ring, and they don't want to talk to that person. So they would say, ki na bolo papa bathroom mein. Right? So us waqt to theek hai, zarurat pad gayi, but then what did we teach our kid? Unintentionally, humne usko jhoot bolna sikha diya. This girl, she got all these things, the love for books, cooking, countryside, all from the grandma. That means she must have observed her grandma so closely. So our children also, they observe us very closely. And when we are into gratitude, my dear friends, always remember, they are watching us. How are we doing? What are we doing? अभी तो मैं फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने 11 ग्रेटिट्यूड लिख ली है एंड द नेक्स्ट मोमेंट I am again into something which is not very happy and I'm talking about it non-stop. So do you think so what I wrote would make any impact on me? Very doubtful.
Okay. Cooking became a passion of mine forever. For over 20 years, my love for books eventually led me to becoming a writer, and my love for countryside has influenced where I lived throughout my life.
Yes.
My grandmother also disciplined me with a steel hand to say thank you. At the time, I thought she was just teaching me to be polite. It was only later in my life I realized that teaching me to say the magic words was the greatest gift that my grandmother ever gave me. She is not alive anymore, but I continue to be grateful to her for the huge influence she had on the course of my life. Thank you, grandmother.
So my dear ones, look at this girl Rhonda. I mean now she's no more girl, but then when she was a girl, so the grandma had a very strong effect or influence on her. So what I'm trying to tell you is we have to remember that we all have the same influence on the children or the youngsters in the family. So although we all teach our children, बहुत छोटे छोटे बच्चों को अपन बोलते हैं आंटी को भी कोई टॉफी देती है तो अपन क्या बोलते हैं थैंक यू बोलो बेटा. It is not that we are not teaching thank you, but this thank you is just a mere word. There is no close attachment of my heart and my soul to that word, although it is a sign of being polite. So it is actually a magic word if you do it with your feelings, with that intensity. So that is what we have to teach our children. It is not only using thank you. They very soon learn it. They want to also say thank you. But उस thank you को बोलना कैसे है? अपनी situation को कैसे realize करना है कि हाँ मेरे लिए उन्होंने ये किया. So therefore, Rhonda is still very grateful to the mother, grandma, for all she has taught her. Yes, dear.
Today, you are going to think about the magical people who have impacted your life. Find a quiet place alone, sometimes during the day today. Sit down and think of 3 extraordinary people who have made a difference in your life.
Okay.
Once you
What is today's process? What are we supposed to do? Today, we will think of 3 people who have made a difference in our life. My suggestion to all of you is आप अपने मम्मी पापा के लिए मत लिखिएगा. सबके मम्मी पापा जो जहां पर भी है और जिसके पास जितनी ताकत है, मतलब जिस मम्मी पापा के पास जो भी ताकत है वो अपने बच्चे के लिए करता है. हमको उनके लिए नहीं लिखना है, वो तो है ही सही. हमारी लाइफ में बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो बड़े इन्फ्लुएंशियल है, उनकी वजह से हमारे कुछ चेंजेस है लाइफ. आप कुछ सीखे होंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरे एक पड़ोसी थे, मैं जिनके साथ बहुत साल पहले रहती थी, तो वो जिस तरह से अपनी हाउस हेल्प के साथ डील करते थे, जिस तरह से वो अपनी हाउस हेल्प के साथ बड़े ओपनली, लैविशली या लिबरली वो बहुत हेल्प करते थे अपनी लिमिट्स में रह के, फॉर श्योर. सो आई लर्नड दिस आर्ट ऑफ हाउ टू डील विथ योर हाउस हेल्प. हम सबके पास हाउस हेल्प है, सभी लोग चला रहे हैं, ऐसा थोड़ी नहीं चला रहे, बट उसके साथ कैसे डील करना, हाउ टू you are very connected with them, how do you retain them. So there were many things the way she used to do it, and I really learned it from her, and I'm very grateful to her, because if I know how to deal with these things, I can deal with better things also. Better things means bigger things also. So there are many people who would teach you very simple thing, but वो चीज आपकी लाइफ में बहुत फर्क करेगी. तो आपकी प्रोसेस क्या है? आपका प्रोसेस है आपको 3 लोगों के बारे में लिखना है जिन्होंने आपकी लाइफ में चेंजेस किए हैं, इम्पैक्ट किया है. अब you will find a quiet place during the and sit down and think of 3 people, extraordinary people who have made a difference in your life. Yes, dear.
Once you have your 3 people, work with one person at a time and talk out loud to each person as though they were present, telling him or her the reason why you are grateful to them and how they affected the course of your life.
Yes. Abhi, my dear friends, we have to find 3 extraordinary people in our life. We have to take a quiet place and then we have to say one by one. एक ही में सबका नहीं बोल देंगे, एक एक करके हम बोलेंगे कि उन्होंने हमारे लिए क्या किया और उसकी वजह से हमारी लाइफ में क्या चेंज हुआ. I tell you one thing. Long time back, we were in Singapore for some time, something around 11 years. We stayed in Singapore. Now, when we shifted to Singapore, a new place, new culture, everything new, you take time to settle down. Soon we found, like in the apartment where we were, we found there was one more Indian family, but their origin was Indian, but they were Singaporeans. But then, the way they helped, the kind of, connectivity I had, the way they helped us. आप बाहर जाते हो तो आपको सबसे ज्यादा क्या परेशानी होती है? अकेलापन. जितने लोगों के साथ एक बहुत फॉर्मल सा रिलेशन होता है इनिशियली, आपको एक अपनेपन वाला नहीं है जिसने आपको बुला लिया कि चलो आओ चाय पीते बैठ के, राइट? और फिर या छोटी मोटी तकलीफ है तो वो आपके लिए खड़े हैं कि चलो मेरे पास कार नहीं है, उनके पास कार है, चलो मैं आपके साथ, मैं जा रही हूँ मार्केट, आपको भी लेके चलती हूँ, चलो दोनों करके आते हैं. How grateful you would be, right? So like after, like when I shifted back, I mean वहां पर मुझे realize नहीं हुआ था. So when I read this book for the first time and when I also sat down to write 3 कौन से लोग हैं जिनके बारे में लिखूं मैं. So one was this lady who made so much of difference in my life during my stay for 11 years in Singapore for me. And then, I wrote for her. I felt so good, वरना मैं भूल चुकी थी उनको. भूल चुकी थी, नहीं ये याद था कि वो मेरी फ्रेंड है, बट ऐसा कुछ ग्रैटिट्यूड वाला नहीं याद था कि हाँ यार उन्होंने, उनकी वजह से मेरी लाइफ कितनी चेंज हो गई थी. मेरे को एक अपना इंसान था वहां पे, उनकी भी एक फैमिली थी, तो जहां छोटा मोटा होता था तो इसी तरह से हम लोग we were able to spread our tentacles. So these are very small things. ये तो मैं कह रही हूँ, हम अपन जब किसी के लिए करते हैं तो हमें बड़े याद रखते हैं. हमारे लिए जिन जिन ने किया है, ये एक्सरसाइज अपने को करनी है. क्या करना है? 3 लोगों को याद करना है, 1 by 1 उनके बारे में बोलना है, अकेले में बोलना है, जोर से बोलना. पहले तो लिखोगे आप, वरना कैसे बोलोगे? मुझे ऐसा कन्वीनियंट होता है कि मैं लिख लेती हूँ पहले. तो जब मैंने लिख लिया, मुझे पहले तो मैं ग्रेटफुल हूँ क्यों उनके लिए, वरना अपनी लाइफ में तो बहुत सारे लोग हैं ना साहब. तो why only those 3? Because they have a great influence on me. तो उस केस में I will write what did they do for me and why am I grateful for them. Yes.
Make sure you do this magical practice with all 3 people in the one session, because it'll take your feeling of gratitude to a far deeper level. If you split up this magical practice throughout the day, you will not feel the same depth of gratitude or receive the magical results.
Yes, to feel that gratitude, you have to do them all 3. फिर जब आपको ना वो बड़ी नॉस्टैल्जिक फीलिंग आएगी, अरे यार इन्होंने मेरे लिए ऐसा किया था, फिर वो नॉस्टैल्जिक फीलिंग के बाद आपकी ग्रैटिट्यूड वाली फीलिंग आएगी, कितना फर्क हुआ था, उन्होंने मेरे लिए कितना कुछ किया था. रोज नहीं याद आता है, आप करेंगे ना उस दिन आपको बहुत सारी चीजें याद आएंगी. वरना तो लाइफ में इतनी सारा chaos, commotion and life है कि everything goes on, हम रोज नहीं याद रखते हैं. But when you will sit down, write it in detail and talk in detail and see how you feel. You will feel ये बड़ा expanded होगा आपका heart chakra and you feel very good. The depth of gratitude है ना, that would be very deep. एंड नेचुरली जैसे मैंने आपको क्या कहा, व्हेन यू आर इन ग्रैटिट्यूड, आपका जो वाइब्रेशन है, जिस फ्रीक्वेंसी पे आप वाइब्रेट कर रहे हैं, उससे क्या होगा, आप अट्रैक्ट करेंगे एबंडेंस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये एबंडेंस है, अब मेरा हाथ है वो वाइब्रेट करता है, तो वो ऐसा 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 वाइब्रेट कर रहा है, तो will am I able to reach here? No. But when I am in gratitude, my both are vibrating at the same level. ये मेरा abundance है, ये मेरा gratitude है. तो जब हम gratitude में जाते हैं, this is how we vibrate and we attract abundance. Dear friends, let me tell you, abundance का मतलब सिर्फ riches नहीं होता. मेरे पास बंगला है, मेरे पास गाड़ी है, मेरे पास बैंक बैलेंस है, मेरे पास ज्वेलरी है. Only that is not riches. If you have a very good, supportive, loyal friends, जो आपके एक चीज के लिए कुछ भी करने को राजी है, वो abundance है. आपके पास ढेरों बुक्स हैं जिसका आप रोज पढ़ के नया आप you reach to a new height, abundance है. You have a very good health, abundance है ये. Your children are very healthy, very successful children you're proud of. Otherwise, every parent is proud of their children. But no, in the correct way, you're very proud. Oh, my child is very different. And then that is abundance. So when I am vibrating at this gratitude level, I am also attracting abundance at this level. So there is one more reason to be grateful. Yes, dear.
Here's an example of what you might say. Sarah, I want to thank you for the time that you encouraged me to follow my heart. I was lost and confused that day, and your words touched me and lifted me out of despair. Because of what you said, I found the courage to follow my dream, and I moved to France to work as an apprentice chef. I am living my dream, and I couldn't be happier. All because of what you said to me that day. Thank you, Sarah.
Great. The other day I also got a call from one of my ex-students. So the student called me, ma'am, I have got this job and I have got one more proposal. I mean, this is another job. So I'm confused. I'm not able to decide which one should I take. किसी में क्या अच्छा है, इसमें क्या अच्छा है. So I'm really not able to decide which one should I choose. So what I want to tell you here, my dear friends, whenever we are indecisive, जब भी हम डिसीजन नहीं ले पाएंगे, या हम में से कुछ लोग हैं जिनको डिसीजन लेने में बहुत टाइम लगता है, so this gratitude helps us there. Means what? जैसे आप ना take a deep breath and be grateful for something. When you are grateful और जब आप उस feeling में हो, then you to make a choice. Most of the time you will see that the choice you made would always be correct. So this student of mine, she called me, ma'am, I am not able to decide. So what is she looking for from me? It is not that if I say ye karo to wo yahi kar legi. She is looking for some guidance which will help her to decide. So then I knew what kind of a girl she is, what are her, what is her passion. So there was one job where she could write something and it was her favorite thing to do. So I told her, even the salary is less, doesn't matter. You take, this is your dream job. So now when I got a call from her, ma'am, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying it. Now what did I do? ना मैंने उसको नौकरी लेके दी, ना मैंने उसकी सैलरी की बात करी, ना मैंने उसका इंटरव्यू करवाया. मैंने सिर्फ उस बच्चे को इतना ही मदद करा. This is what we need in our life.
It is very important that you say the reasons why you are grateful, and you can't say too much. Instead, the more you say and the more you feel, the more amazing the results. You will see the magic explode into your life from doing this practice. It numbers among the most powerful acts of gratitude you can ever perform.
That important is this process, which we are talking about 3 people. And then you will see what magic are you attracting. Even she says it is one of the most powerful practices.
If you are not in a position to talk out loud, then you can write down your words to each person and address them as though you are writing a letter. When you have completed this practice, you will feel a huge difference in the way you feel. The evidence of gratitude's power working is always that, first and foremost, it makes you happy. The secondary evidence of gratitude's power is that you attract wonderful things. And as if all of that wasn't enough, the happiness you feel after practicing gratitude also attracts more wonderful things, which will make you even happier. That's the magic of life. That's the magical power of gratitude.
Yes. So now you know why this gratitude, when you are in gratitude or when you are when you are being grateful, you are vibrating at a higher frequency. And at the higher frequency, you are attracting many things. And we will remember in this, through this practice, it's not that you can stick to only 3 people. You can always write for more people. If you have more people to thank, or more people who have made an impact or a change in your life. And then you see what will happen. It will that not only you will be very happy, not only there would be abundance, you will get a positive mindset. And whenever you will get positive mindset, your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, everything will be very good. So with one thing, such a simple thing, but then a regular thing called gratitude, if I do, what is happening? There are so many things changing in my life. I'm not only physically happy, I'm emotionally happy, I'm mentally happy. And because of that, इतनी सारी चीजें हो रही है. And what am I attracting better and better? एक चीज याद रखिएगा, जो लोग भी grateful होते हैं, those who follow gratitude in their life, they are very optimistic people. आप उनको कभी भी pessimist नहीं दिखेंगे. This is another one more advantage. Those who follow this practice of gratitude. Again, I would like to end the lesson. The process here is, it is not that कि हाँ मैं सोचती हूँ या मैं करती हूँ. How much I do it, how small things I am able to notice in my life. भले आपने सारी चीजें नहीं लिखी हैं, but आपको जब भी कुछ हुआ और and then you once उसको thank you and you're grateful. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. मेरे लिए उसने चाय बना ली, मुझे इतनी जरूरत थी चाय की, right? तो आप कहोगे चाय तो है, उस चाय की उस वक्त कितनी जरूरत थी मेरे पास. That is all. Right, dear friends? So that is today's practice, the magic of life, and that's the magical power of gratitude. Yes, dear.
Magic practice number 12. Magical people who make a difference. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of each blessing, say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel as grateful for that blessing as you can.
Please do it early morning. Every morning, this is to be done every morning. When I do it in the morning, I set the intention for the day, and the gratitude would roll a day which would be so very beautiful for you. Never forget to write thank you, thank you, thank you. As I always tell you, write with another pen. आपका जो आपने gratitude जिसके बारे में लिखा, उसका reason क्यों हूँ आप grateful, और आप पेन का कलर चेंज कर दीजिए thank you, thank you, thank you लिखने के लिए. And then you see, जब आप ये gratitude में आपको ये thank you ले जाता है, वरना तो वो लाइन जो आपने लिख ली वो सिर्फ written work है.
Find a quiet place alone sometime during the day and make a list of 3 people who made a difference in your life.
Yes.
Work through the list, one person at a time, and while talking out loud, Tell each person the reason why you're grateful for them and exactly how they affected the course of your life. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Yes, my dear. This magic rock is magical. Why? Because you first remember all the good things, those good things which have happened today. So you are reliving those beautiful moments. फिर उसमें से आप choose कर रहे हो, dear friends, कि सबसे अच्छा क्या था. And because that is the last practice, आपके subconscious में सारी रात को आप उसको याद करते हो. And this is how you change it. This is how you change your life. Beautiful practice indeed. It is one of the most powerful ones. Please do it. And do it and share. How did you feel? You see, the sharing has its own maza. आप जब आप शेयर करते हो ना, हम में से जो भी है शेयर करता है, जो भी वो अच्छी चीज हुई होती है, आप देखिए वो वापस उसको रीलिव करता है. हाँ, वो वापस उसमें पूरा पूरा जाता है जब वो नरेट कर रहा है. So क्या कर रहे हैं हम? We are getting into that feeling again and again. Wonderful practice. Great, my dear friends. So anything would like to share, my dear friends? कोई कुछ बताना चाहेगा? ये जो हम प्रैक्टिसेस कर रहे हैं आज की और एक और मेरे ख्याल से, ये सारी जो आपके पास आपकी लाइफ में जो चीज हो गई है उसके बारे में ग्रेटफुल होना होता है, सो दैट यू बिल्ड योर मसल. इसको धीरे धीरे आप ग्रेटफुल होना सीख रहे हैं. अब से फिर एक नेक्स्ट वाली के बाद वो चेंज हो जाएगा प्रोसेस. हाँ जी, शिरीन जी कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप? Anybody would like to share something? Any question? Am I audible? ऐसे लग रहा है मेरे को.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes, you're audible. You're audible. Huh? You're audible.
Okay, great, great, great. So nothing to share? Huh, Shireen? Oh, you're so grateful to you, my dear. You're welcome. Pleasure is mine. Chale, then if we don't have anything, so grateful to you, my dear Shireen. So grateful. So, dear friends, if we don't have much to share about, let's sign off early today. Get into the feeling of gratitude. Think about those
Yes.
people. Thank you
Thank
so
you. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much. So
ma'am.
grateful to you. So grateful to you all. देखिए मेरा आधा सेंटेंस है, इसका इम्पैक्ट नहीं है. So grateful to you all for joining and being there with me. अब आप इसका फर्क देखो. So we have
Fantastic. Fantastic.
we have to remember all these things. Great. Chalo. Thank you so much, dear friends. Good night. See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night. Thank you. Thank you.